Well, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. T-Bird, T7 to T700, the Tenere 700, the GOAT, the unicorn, the greatest motorcycle ever conceived in the history of man. Oh, maybe it's not quite that good, but it's pretty good. This is it, guys. The moment you'll be waiting for, the T7 going head to head with the 690. You've probably already seen the 690 footage, the loop I did out here. For most of you guys, that will have been just this week, but for me, it was actually 3 or more weeks ago now. Yeah, unfortunately, since then, it's just been crap weather, rain. So finally out here with a little bit of blue sky. And yeah, ready to take the T7 around. I've just pre-run the track on the T7 just to make sure it's all still clear, and we are good to go. There's actually a couple of the logs that were there for the 690 last time have been removed, so it's going to be a little bit of an advantage for the T7, but then again, it is a heck of a lot more slippery in places than it was on the 690, so hopefully it evens out. Anyway, I am really keen to see the results and see which bike gets around the quickest. Yeah, anyway, let's hit it. Alright, here we go. Recording. Yeah, that little log there, oh, he's gone. This is slippery in here. Obviously, you know, these little erosion mounds, well, they're not little. I can't hit them as quick on the T7. I mean, look at that, it's almost vertical. There is smash those forks. Trying to hit that quick. Whoa, man, it's slippery there. Yeah, some of them I can hit a bit quicker. That one not so much. Yeah, there's a couple of spots along this track. There's one hill coming up. Whoa, fuck. Shit, forgot about that one. Yeah, I saw it and I saw how wet and greasy it looked, and I was like, man, I'm not hitting that today on the T7. But I did it, and the old girl made it, you know. Have to get me T7 legs back on. Remember what this bike can do. You just don't want to fuck it up, because then it becomes a real headache. Turn off here somewhere. Wide berth. So yeah, this little hill here going up the other side, man, it looks steep when you're coming down here, but it's not really that bad. I mean, it is steep, but and slippery. But you can get plenty of momentum there, so. Whoa, this log here I had to go around down there on the 690, but it's been taken out obviously. But to even that up, what I'm going to do is go around this log down here, because this one I just jumped over on the 690, but I'll go around it on the T7 just to even up the playing field a little bit, you know. I really wish they could plop this motor into the 690 frame and have it, you know, have the 690 still weigh the same. I love this motor, it's so good. With a lighter bike it'd be so much better. Okay, so this clay downhill, also also a bit on the sketchy side, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. It's actually dried out quite a bit. You still got to have your freaking wits about you, I tell you. Oh, you ruts. Yeah, I was pretty shocked to see the freaking golden orbs are still out in force, man. There's heaps of spider webs around still. I cleared most of them off this loop. Yeah, like we're into April now, they should be long gone by now, but you know, the weather's been a little bit crazy this year. So I don't know, I reckon so far, I don't think I've really been going much slower on this thing than the 690 through this stuff. And you know, this is some of the harder stuff with the T7 for those erosion mounds. This one, back end bottomed out then. Got a lot of people underestimate this bike, including me now that I've got the 690. It is a big adjustment to get back on it after the lighter bike, but it doesn't take long. Just got to be careful of this slippery shit front one out then, a little bit. Now even getting up this, a bit more tricky on the T7. Very soft here. Definitely need that momentum. Some of these tracks are a lot of fun, but still there. Who here likes advertisements? Nobody, right? Luckily this is more of a recommendation for you guys. Now when it comes to wet weather gear, guys, everybody's got their own opinion, but I think if you're using still one of those liners that zips into your jackets and pants, you're doing it the hard way. It's so much hassle to take those things in and out of your jacket, zip them in, put the buttons and whatever into the sleeves. Get yourself an outer shell, a waterproof spray jacket such as this one from Kamini. Now this one comes with pants as well. Most importantly, this thing has a 27,000 mm, I think that means millimeters, waterproof rating. So anything basically over 20,000 is like high pressure waterproof. So this thing's going to keep you dry whether you're on or off the bike. And that's the good thing about, you know, an outer shell like this, is you can wear it at your campsite as well. It also comes with a little clip-on hood that you can chuck on the back to keep your head dry if you're at camp. So I've also got a zip closure at the front here, and as well as that, the Velcro flap that folds over. That'll keep all the water out. Look pretty fancy too, I reckon they look pretty cool. They got reflective piping on them to keep you safe. You can also get a bright yellow one if you prefer. You can cinch it up at the waist. You've got Velcro around the wrists and elbows, so you can, you know, keep it as tight as you want. There's also a small pocket here if you want to, you know, keep your wallet or whatever, or your phone dry. Now both these items do come in this little, you know, carry bag here. You can fit the pants and the jacket in there. 9 times out of 10 I'm just bringing the jacket for those cold mornings, you know, as well as being waterproof for when it's raining. These are great for those cold mornings when you know you're only going to need to be kept warm for an hour or two early in the morning. When it starts getting warm, you whip it off. As you can see there, it's got a nice mesh inner as well to help keep the sweat off you, and that will fold down into a bag of that size, just the jacket. That's another bag I got from something else, but anyway, it works for this. With your rain gear and extra stuff like that, you don't want it to be heavy or bulky, and this is just tiny, you know. Pop that straight in there, it takes about 30 seconds. You can throw that in your tank bag or strap it on the bike somewhere, whatever. How's that? Now when it comes to the pants, these will go over most boots, but I wouldn't recommend putting them on while you've got your boots on. So riding pants go into the boot, waterproof layer goes over the top of the boot. There is a Velcro adjuster here as well. Maximum waterproofness with that jacket on, and then the pants over your boots. Beautiful. Anyway guys, Zaki, of course, as I've mentioned before, is the importer of Kamini gear here in Australia. Scott at Zaki, I think he just likes helping people out. You know, he's given me so much Kamini gear over the years, and I rate all of it. It's all really good quality stuff. And he never says, hey, if I give you this gear, you've got to make a 15-minute video about it and promote the shit out of it. He never does anything like that. You know, obviously a bit of exposure for the brand and, you know, his shop is no doubt always welcome, but it's not like you've got to do it, Josh, or I'm not giving you this stuff. So, you know, I'm happy to promote the gear that is awesome quality. I'll just quickly show you how easily this, you know, this outer shell goes over my Kamini riding jacket. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Zaki. Guys, remember, if you're curious about any of this stuff, shoot Scott an email. I'll put you know, the link in the description, guys. He's super helpful with all this stuff if you're not sure about sizing and all that. Anyway, let's get back to the T7 time trial. Thanks, guys. Yeah, little log. T7 just rolls over it. Frozen down. Man, like, I know the camera doesn't show how big those things are, but if you hit those fast, man, you'd be up in the trees there. Don't bend it, don't bend it. Oh! Oy. Well, if it's any consolation, T7, I'm barracking for you in this competition. Even though this bike's the Goliath, I kind of feel like it's the David in this one. 690 is the off-road Goliath. Slippery shit down here too. Oh, yep, red clay, here we go. Steady, Josh, steady. Fuck, man, hang on to those bars so tight, my hands are hurting. Oh. Well, I don't reckon that was any slower than the 690 either coming down there. Oh, there we go. Fucking bottomed out again. Oh, camera's on the piss. Fold it up without stopping. Ah, fuck it. Go, you good thing. Rough ship. Oi. Come on. Whoa. Section coming up, steep corner. Ah, no worries. Keep that momentum up. me, this is going for it, and I'm getting tired. Like, I've already done this loop once. Oh, come on T7, come around. I know it looks like in the footage, it looks like I'm riding fucking slow through this stuff. And I probably am, you know, compared to fast riders, but it's about as quick as I can go on this shit. Corners, vlog. Let's go! Nearly there. Yeah, I feel like I'm a tiny bit quicker through this sort of shit on the 690. Oh, you sort of don't have to worry about those jumps so much. Oh yeah, sandy shit. Come on, old girl. Bit of a rock drop off here. Now this bit could be sketchy because, yeah, the rain we've had can be wet. Fucking Orby's been chilling it. Let's drive nearly through. Oh, slippery. And stop. Done. Who's keen to see the time? I know I am. Ooh, warm out today. Anyway, just pulled up in the shade here. Keen to have a look at these numbers, as I'm sure you guys are. Alright, what do we got now? If you will remember, I did 23.97 Ks on the 690. That was the total loop length, and it did it in 30 minutes and 8 seconds. Top speed 102, average speed 48. Now we go over to T7. So we've got 23.97 Ks, pretty much the same. Top speed 109, average speed 47. So pretty close on those numbers too. Time taken for the T7, 30 minutes and 50 seconds exactly. I don't know if you'll be able to see that there, but it's not too bad. 42 seconds or something longer on the T7 than the 690. And yeah, look guys, it's really hard to compare apples to apples doing this sort of stuff, with the varied terrain, and because the other ride was 3 weeks ago or whatever. It did sort of feel like I was doing very similar sort of speeds on the bike, on the T7. So as they say, guys, I don't know if that proves anything, but I kind of feel like it does support the theory that it ain't the bike, it's the rider. So you probably put me on any off-road bike and I'd do that loop in the same amount of time, because I'm not real fast. But yeah, guys, the drill while I'm out here. A couple of quick supporter shout outs. These guys keep this channel going. They're like the duck's nuts. They're the cream of the crop when it comes to YouTube viewers. No shit. Right, today we've got Paul Rook. So Paulie is from Hunchy. I think that's not too far away from here, if I recall correctly. Don't quote me on that. And he rides an Indian FTR. Now, I'm not big on road bikes, and man, that is a nice looking bike for a road bike. Chuck some knobbies on that. I reckon make a pretty sweet scrambler. Good on you, Paulie. Thanks for your support, man. Nice bike, nice bike. And we've also got Lance Powell. Now, I don't know anything about Lance, but I do know that I appreciate his help with this channel. So thank you both, Paul and Lance. Good on you guys. And with that, I'll wrap this video up right here. I'll go do a little bit more riding before I head home. Why not? Plenty of hours until beer o'clock. See you guys on the next one. Cheers. Yeah, this was a great idea, Josh. Not hot at all. Woo! Catch us later.